By the early 70s, work on the marathon job of constructing the Anglican Cathedral was nearing completion. Stone was cut and taken from Woolton quarries to the cathedral site. In the early days it would have been horse-drawn transport. The best pieces were chosen. In the workshops, stonemasons worked on the stone, cutting it with the use of templates to give the final shapes and sizes. In these latter days of building, more modern tools could be used compared to 1904 when construction began. Working on top of the cathedral was a tricky, cold and windy job for much of the year. Today, workers would have to wear hard hats and protective clothing, but even as late as the 1970s, that was not even considered. By October 1978, work was finished in time for the Queen to officially mark its completion. What a contrast it was to that day in June 1904 when Edward VII laid the foundation stone of what was to be a 74-year project designed by the young architect Giles Gilbert Scott and spanning the reigns of 4 monarchs. The 24th of October 1978, and the Queen, dressed in royal blue, mounted the steps and entered, thereby celebrating the completion of one of the biggest cathedrals in the world.